Hey guys, let's to install Arch Linux in VirtualBox on macOS. At the first we need to download ISO file from the official website. Let's to search for Arch Linux download and then click on the first link is archlinux.org. Any of these, I choose this and click this file to start downloading. I have already downloaded it, so I just have to cancel that. Let's see that file. After that, open up VirtualBox and installed version is 7.0. Now we have to create a new machine. Click on the new one and then let's name it Arch Linux, and you choose the downloaded ISO file. So you can see the type, make sure it's set to Linux, and the version is set to Arch Linux 64 bits. Then click on next. Now this is amount of RAM we want our machine to use. So you can see I have 16 gig of RAM, so I can give 4 gig, which should be okay. And I increase the CPU from 1 to 4. Okay, let's click on the next one. In this part, we can set amount of disk size for our machine. I recommended choosing 20 gigabyte. Then click on next. We created a new machine. Click on finish. After that, we want to change some settings. Click on setting. Let's drag it up, it's upper. I unchecked the floppy and increase this to max value. And also we can see the ISO file and storage size, and on the network tab we can change the network type to another types. I recommended click on OK to save changes. Click on start. Select the first and hit enter. Wait to initial setup. At the first, after initial, we should checking the network. I ping the google.com. Yeah, we have access to the network. Then we should type archinstall and hit enter. If the setup configuration to set configs and start installation, the first is language. Hit enter to change it if you want. I press escape to skip it. The next is keyboard layout. Hit enter to change from US to another language, and then I skip the mirror region, local language, and local encoding. The next is driver. Hit enter to select the driver. The next is disk layout. Hit enter, select the second and hit enter. Select the ext4 and hit enter. Then I skip the disk encryption, bootloader, swap, host name and root password. And the next is user account. Hit enter. Add a user, hit enter, type a username, hit enter, type a password, hit enter, type it again, hit enter, yes, and then choose the confirm and exit. The next is audio. Hit enter, choose any of them you want. I skip the kernel, and the next is additional packages. Hit enter and type Firefox or other packages names. Hit enter. I skip these. Choose install and hit enter. To fix this, I wanna download another version. Change this version to 03 and then download this file. After downloaded, open the VirtualBox again and turn off the virtual machine. And then click on settings, click on storage, remove the previous ISO file, and then click on the plus button and choose the new downloaded file. Click, check it, and click OK. Click start. Choose first again and wait for it to initial setup. Ping the google.com, type archinstall and hit enter. If the setup configuration, change language and keyboard layout if you want. Select driver and hit enter. Choose default driver and hit enter. This layout and hit enter. Choose the second and hit enter. enter. I skip these, and root password, hit enter. Type any root password you want, type again. Use account, hit enter. Add a user and hit enter. Type a username and hit enter. Type password, type again, choose yes, confirm and exit, hit enter. Profile, hit enter. You can choose any of these, but I wanna choose desktop XFCE4, and then choose all open source and hit enter. Audio, choose default, skip kernel and additional setup. Network configuration, and choose use network and hit network manager and hit enter. Skip these and install, hit enter, hit enter.